Hey guys, Darth Darkett here with Galaxy of Bureaus. You saw yesterday I was able to unlock Han's Millennium Falcon, better known as MiLF. So if you hear me talk about MiLF during this recording, I'm not talking about my wife, I am talking about the ship. So I'm going to try to see what I can do here with Fleet Arena. Earlier I got into the top 10, but I'm not really at full capacity yet. The abilities are a little below what they need to be. I just don't have the fleet credits to really push up ahead of level 6 on either one of these two abilities, which are pretty significant. So we'll see what I can do, and not trying to impress here, just seeing if I can make any damage. Alright, let's look at the possible opponents that are sitting there above me right now. Everybody's pretty much got the same setup. They got Houndstooth, usually a Rebel X-Wing like Wedge or Biggs, one that can do some taunts, and then the Falcon as the three leads, and then behind it usually they're running like Ghost, Phantom. So I'm going to take on this guy in the middle here that's got Ghost, because that'll at least keep me from getting the double taunt at the beginning. So Haasmeister it is. Sorry, running a little slow here. The rewards are pretty good in the top 10. See, you get like 200 crystals, 112,000 fleet credits, and then the shop currency, and then it just goes up from there. So I really want to get above 10, maybe top 5 if I can, but it's going to take some work. So let's go. All right, here's what I got for my full setup. I got MiLF, Slave 1, Houndstooth, then I'm running Wedge, Ghost, Phantom 2, and Ahsoka. I bring Ahsoka in first as a reinforcement because she helps to remove the taunt, which is super important when you are going up against Houndstooth. So like I said, I don't have too much riding on this. I still got an extra play at the end here. I got 2 more attempts to go. Or 1, I'm not really sure. With the first move here, I try to use the Punch It, because Punch It will help bring defense penetration up for all of my allies. So Outmaneuver is not the first move that I've been going with. I don't know if that's the best option, but after that, just put Taunt on Houndstooth. Try to take all that damage you can. Keep Slave 1 alive as long as possible. And then when Home 1 has a turn, the first move that I can do, since I can't bring a reinforcement in, is to just that AoE attack. Alright, so we're kind of even right now. I got more debuffs on than the opponent does. They're bringing in an X-Wing with Taunt. So I'm going to make sure I'm targeting Houndstooth when I bring Ahsoka in. She's got like a 40% chance of removing the taunt off that. It doesn't always work, but it's a good first try, because then I can go after the other weaker ships. And it's that one right in the middle, shut down. Okay, didn't take it off, but did about 30% damage. Alright, they're hitting me pretty hard, so this is not going too well. I always try to bring my protection up whenever I can on Ahsoka's ship. Keep that purple bar strong. She's a hard hitter, but just doesn't last too long when getting hit. So I brought the health up of all the ships from Home 1. Houndstooth is not looking too good right now. Alright, so now that I have the taunt off of Houndstooth, I'm going to go after Ghost a little bit. Took Ghost out. Those Phoenix ships are just not good enough for the top 10 anymore. It's what I'm running right now, but the U-Wings are going to be way, way better. Unless you're really gearing up your Phoenix squad, which is kind of a useless thing to do. I've seen a couple people on Reddit recently going after the doing the G13 Phoenix squad, which is kind of stupid in my opinion, but I guess if you're running those ships and using them for Grand Arena Championship defense, it's okay, but they're not going to help you too much. All right, got Houndstooth out of the game. My health isn't looking too good, so I'm not really too confident in turning this one around. They're super buffed right now. They got protection, they got defense penetration up, 2 taunts on. So I'm just going to try to remove protection with MiLF a little bit. Time to bring in Ghost. I'm going to try to stealth Slave 1, so they're not hitting him. Alright, now that Houndstooth is out, I'm pretty much done. And the Falcon's down. Alright, well, good shot. I'm going to keep going at this. I'll let you know if I do crack higher than 10. I'm just praying that I'm going to hang on until the prizes hit here. It's definitely doable. It's not out of the possibilities, but without having all of the gear and the abilities up for the Falcon, it's not much I can really do. Alright, well anyways, thanks for watching. Again, this is Darth Darger from Galaxy of Bureaus. We are recording our first podcast tonight. Tonight is July 6th, and we're hoping to have that out on July 8th. Here's one more look at my Falcon. At ability level 6 for both of those attacks. I might try to bring her in as a reinforcement, because when you do that, you give all of the allies foresight for 2 turns, so that might be a good option. But I think having MiLF sitting there in the top 3 gives everybody a, they don't really want to attack it because it's a hard ship to fight off. So I'm going to keep trying different options while I'm gearing her up and see what happens. Make sure you follow our social media. We are on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and we have a Patreon.